I don't know about you, but sometimes I feel really poopy in the morning and the last thing I want to do is put makeup on. And I find for those days that I don't feel the best, sometimes just putting on a little bit of makeup really changes my mood. Today is one of those days. We had daylight savings time yesterday. The clocks went back an hour, and even though technically we gain an hour, I'm still all messed up. It takes me days to adjust and I feel all discombobulated. And I find that on those days where I'm not feeling the greatest, just putting on a little makeup magically deliciously makes me feel better. Am I the only one? I don't know. And sometimes I just push myself, give myself that little push, put on a little makeup, and my whole mood changes. So if you want to see a quick way to perk yourself right up with makeup, oh, that rhymes, then keep watching. I've done all my regular moisturizing skin prep that I do every day without fail, but I'm gonna take the Fenty Blur Tint Stick in shade 4. And the reason I use this on those lazy days is because it's so easy to apply. It just melts right into the skin. Just putting a little bit all over my face, blends into the skin so easily, and it just gives me a nice, light coverage. Nothing crazy. I'm gonna put my hair back. Forgot to do that. See? Discombobulated. If I didn't mention, I use shade 4. Now, I don't have a lot of coverage. I could go back in on my problem areas and build it up a little bit, but I really don't care today. I just want a nice wash of color just to even my skin tone out just a little bit, and I'm fine with that. I don't need much more today. Charlotte Tilbury color corrector in 2 medium. Neutralize the darkness under my eyes. I find that's the area of my face that, if it's really dark, really just brings everything down. If this area is brightened up, my whole face, I think, brightens up. I guess that's a given. I do get my eyelids as well because I do have darkness on my eyelids as well. I'm gonna take my Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Concealer, and I'm going to put a light layer of this on my under eye. Angie Hot and Flashy A507 for a quick distribution of this concealer. Don't forget to get the inner corner. Brighten that up a little bit. I'm already feeling a little bit better. It's the strangest thing. Well, I mean, it's not strange. When you look better, you feel better. Okay, next let's set this really quickly. I'm gonna take my Kosas Cloud Set in the shade Feathery and a fluffy brush. And I am just going to lightly powder under my eye and the rest of my face because I am not going in with any more cream products. We are not complicating this today. It's going to be a light dusting. Next, I'm going to take my Pat McGrath bronzer, powder bronzer in Naked Desire. I love this bronzer because it's very, very neutral, and it's just going to give me a little bit of color back in my face so we look alive. So I'm not doing any contouring or anything like that today, just putting on a little bit of bronzer, bronze up the face, a little bit on the forehead, a little bit on the nose. Let's turn this Patrick towel brush around and just quickly put a little bit on the nose just to balance out the color on the face. Now, if you feel like it, you can add a little bit of blush. You could leave it here. It's absolutely not necessary because Already I feel like there's life in my face. I'm okay. And by this point, sometimes I'm like, oh, you get to this point and you're like, oh, you know what? I could do a little bit more. I'm gonna grab my Gucci in 01 Silky Rose. It's a beautiful bubblegum pink color. And just a little dusting on the cheeks, just for that rosiness. Just a little bit. Oop, on the nose. Now, you could leave it here, no problem. But if you did want to take it a step further and add a little bit of highlight, this is the Westman Atelier highlight stick in the shade Perla. It's a beautiful color. It's almost bronzy. It doesn't add too much glow. It just adds just enough. So I just take it with my fingers and excuse my, oh, I got a story. Just tap it on the high points of the cheeks just for a little bit of glow. Again, you can skip this step, of course. So my nails, please excuse my nails. I'm gonna go back into my bronzer, the same one that we used, and a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to add a little bit of shadow right in the crease, a little bit above for me personally, because I have that hood and deep set eyes, so I just bring it up just a little bit, but you don't have to be precise, or just contouring the eye just a little bit. If you want to, again, you don't have to do this step. But back to my nails. So I tried these Glamnetic press-on with glue, and they're gorgeous, they're beautiful. But they kept falling off. And I think the reason, not because there's anything wrong with them. Honestly, I think my hands are in water way too much, and it was loosening the glue, and they just kept on popping off. I haven't had time to go and get them actually done at the salon, which I hate going to. Yeah, that's the story, so please excuse the nails. Anyway, okay, so our eyes are nice and contoured. I bring it a little bit, again, skip the step if you want. I bring it a little bit around here to the nose so that I can contour a little bit here, connect it to my nose, but this is completely optional. For brows, I'm just gonna quickly use my Kosas Nano. This is in the shade dark brown. Quickly comb through my brows and just fill them in really quickly. Nothing crazy. Just want to add a little bit in the sparse areas of my eyebrows. Now everyone's eyebrows are different. I do realize that, and some need a little bit more work than others. But I do find that this is one of those steps that, kind of like my under eye color corrector, I can't really skip, because it does make such a difference to my face, and it frames the whole face. So I don't skip it. You could if you wanted to, depending on the state of your eyebrows. So next, I'll line my lashes. Again, you could skip this step, but this is what I do to make myself feel a little better. So I will take my Makeup by Mario eyeliner in black. I have all the colors. This is one of the best eyeliners I've ever tried. It's fabulous. It goes on so easily and it doesn't budge. Kind of tight line my upper lashes, so you're getting as close to your lash line as possible. I'm just holding my skin here. I'm not tugging, I'm just holding it, because eyeliner doesn't go on as smoothly as it used to, you know, a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. So I just add a little bit on the corner, just a smidge. I just want to give that upper lash line a little bit of definition. So It doesn't have to be perfect because I'm gonna smudge it out. Then I'm gonna grab a little angled brush and go over that liner and just smooth it out, spread it out a little and perfect it. Soft line. And it'll make your eyes pop a little bit. Now you could use a brown liner, a blue liner, whatever color you want. Purple, I love purple. But usually my go-to is either brown or black. And you want to flick it out just a little bit on the corner, just to elongate the eye just a little bit. You don't have to. We're not doing a crazy wing or anything like that. Just making sure that we extend the eye just a smidge. Now I'm going to take a lash primer. This is the Milk Makeup one. I picked it up at my first Sephora order for the sale. And I forgot to mention it in my other video, but I will when I do a second haul video. This is incredible. I've been using the Dior one for years and I thought I'd try a new one and it's really, really great. The bristles are so amazing. They're really stiff and really grab onto each lash hair and it makes a huge difference when putting on your mascara. I'm using the Benefit Fan Fest mascara. I love this one too. And it adds some volume, it adds some length, but it's not too dramatic. So for every day, it's really a great mascara. And for the bottom lashes, you could leave them as is. I typically will just touch because I don't want anything crazy on the bottom lashes. The lashes are done, and the last thing that I'm gonna add is a nice clear gloss. This is the Clarins one. It is really silky, smooth, beautiful. I don't know the name of this shade. It's like a honey color, and it has a very interesting scent, and I can't place it, but I will place it. It's just, I can't nail it down. I don't know what it is. It's not bad, but it's something familiar, but I can't figure it out. Now I'm going to take my Cali Ray setting spray. Another item I forgot to mention in my first Sephora sale haul video. This is also incredible, but in my second video, I will touch on this one as well. It's really, really great. I feel so much better now. It is amazing to me what a little bit of makeup can do to boost my mood on a day where I'm not necessarily feeling the best. And it does a miraculous job of turning things around. And sometimes I just have a better day. Let me know if this time change affects you like it affects me. Also, let me know if you try this and if it helped. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys, have an awesome day.